All right, so you're back.
Yeah.
You are back.
I am back.
When we talked to you 2 years ago, I think we talked about it, and
I'm
you
sure we did.
were not going to be back.
Yeah.
You were very at peace with where you were in life and what you were doing. So why are you back? I'm happy you're back, by the way. I should say that first.
Thank you.
Very happy you're back. But what was the thought process, and how did that all kind of unfold?
Well, AEW didn't exist back when, everyone was constantly asking me to come back. Hey, come back. Why don't you come back? Come back. Come back. There's one show in town, and I didn't want anything to do with them, So AEW coming back, I think, opened up my eyes to just possibilities, And since their inception, it's taken me this long to warm up to the idea. And, I was having conversations with Tony Khan the entire time, like whole 2 years they've been in existence. And I just finally got comfortable enough, and we talked enough, and it made sense.
So the moment that you do come back, that pop, we all saw it. It was incredible. Mm-hmm. It had to have been like, where is that on your list of number one?
Easily.
Number one.
Far and away, what that represented, what the moment was, far and away, number one moment of my career.
Wow.
Easily.
Okay.
It's like number one, and then there's a gap, and then there's number two, whichever. I don't know what number two is. Maybe winning the title at the Garden.
I felt slightly cheated by it. It was a great moment. The only reason I felt slightly cheated was I was definitely in the camp of when you left WWE. I would say for about 3 years, anytime WWE did a show in Chicago or anywhere around Chicago, I was like, this is the night CM Punk's coming back.
Yeah.
So I waited too long for that, and then I wanted it to be a surprise, but it was still an incredible moment.
But it was.
But
we used that.
Yeah.
It was the worst kept secret for a reason.
Right.
That was very, very purposeful, and I thought we did a masterful job. We sold out the United Center on a rumor. Never once said my name. Never once announced it.
Yeah.
In the business world, that's suicide. That's absolutely stupid. You don't do that. You need to revenue. You need to move tickets. It's a business.
Right.
I thought we kind of, middled it and got the best of both worlds, where it was still a surprise, because all of those shows where, he's coming back. Oh, this is going to be it. He's coming back. And it's like the boy who cried wolf. And then this time, there's a payoff.
Also, as a wrestling fan myself, like you have to have some type of gullibility to be a wrestling fan. Like I always think
suspension of disbelief.
Yeah, right.
Gullibility.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe suspension of disbelief, but Undertaker retiring, I'm like, nah, dude, he's gonna be at WrestleMania in like 20 years. He'll never die.
Sure.
Yeah.
What was the game plan for this one though? Like, what's the correct amount of rumor to put out there where it's not too much, where it's obvious? Like, how do you start a really good rumor?
I think announcing that they're going to run the United Center 2 weeks before the date in a market that they've already sold out 3 shows, I think kind of tells you something's up. Something special is going to happen. We sold a lot of tickets that 2 weeks, and a lot of them were in the same building, the Now Arena in Hoffman Estates. They sold out a Wednesday, a Friday, and a Sunday for the pay-per-view. Like, that's remarkable. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that to go, but wait, in 2 weeks we're going to run the United Center, which seats 20,000 people for a hockey game.
Yeah.
Maybe 15 for wrestling or whatever it is. Yeah, I think people were like, oh, wait a second, why are they doing that?
Yeah.
So is WWE officially on notice now?
I don't know. My take on that is they're competition in the same way that, in my opinion, like Netflix is competition, right? The only thing we have to do is put out a better product, and we win, my opinion. We don't have a show that goes head-to-head on Mondays. We're not trying to, quote-unquote, put them out of business. My take on that is, if we just focus on ourselves and we tighten up all our screws and we make our show better, then we win. I'm not focused on trying to, have some sort of a promotional war or anything like that. I really don't give a shit what they do.
What did Vince text you when you came back being like, hey, fuck you, buddy?
No.
He thought that though.
And maybe, I don't know. I don't know what he thinks anymore. You know what I mean? He didn't text me when I came back because I'm maybe I'm dead to him again, but
Yeah.